So yeah, man. That's your resume, right? And I just feel like this. I'm a real ass nigga, Slim. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm a realist. And I look at it like this, right? The type of nigga I am, not because for one, I'm not even a tricker. Yeah, I feel disrespected. I feel upset I gotta spend my money on some pussy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I don't go like that. Yeah, I'd rather just take a broad out, you know what I'm saying? And let me spoil you, you know what I'm saying, and treat you like a woman before I gotta feel like I'm out here tricking like a whore, you know what I'm saying? A nasty ass nigga that's just chasing the fuck something. I don't like that. Yeah, I spoil you like shit, you know what I'm saying? If you worthy, all you gotta do is be a good person with me, and yeah, we good. That's both male and female, Slim, you know what I'm saying? At one point in time, like when I did have good men around me and shit, just be a good man, be a real nigga, Slim. I ain't gonna say at one point in time, cause I'm still like that, right? Cause I meet people all the time, right? I met a guy yesterday from Chicago down Georgetown. He seen me smoking my Black and Mild and shit. Pulled up on me and said, is there any, he said, I'm not from around here. Is there any smoke shops around? Said, God led you in the right path, you hear me. I am from around here. And I'm kind of like a DMV representative, so I got you. Yeah, I walked my buddy all the way up to the smoke shop. Why? Because, yeah, them my peoples up that joint and shit. Took him up to Up and Smokes and shit, yeah. My man was siced and shit. He from Chicago. He like out Chicago. It's a dispensary on every block. You hear me? Out this joint, he said it's not like that out here. I said, well, you out Virginia. You know what I'm saying? This joint a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little sweet over this joint. So nah, you're not gonna see that on every block and shit, right? And for real, you ain't even gonna see that on every block in the city. Why? Because we just now getting our motherfucking swag on the motherfucking dispensary shit, right? So we ain't lock all the way in for real, like other spots in other states. Cause just like he said, out Chicago is sweet. New York, super sweet. So fucking sweet, bruh. I could probably go up there and get a store and start selling my good man and them weed out the motherfucking junk. Fuck a dispensary. That's how sweet they look. You hear me? I ain't capping to you. I asked my man, I said, you need a license for this junk? He said, nah. I said, oh, they super sweet. Yeah. Shit, the weed I got that night, I believe that was a personal bag that my man done slipped in that junk. Yeah, I believe he be having his own weed and coming that junk and mix that shit in junk. Cause he got sights when I bought that junk. Cause that nigga said that junk was for $10. I said, this is like retro. I ain't never had a $10 bag in a long time. You hear me? And that junk was fat. Yeah, I bought that. Yeah. Hell yeah. And I only spent with him. I ain't even need his weed. I already had weed because I bought from this other dispensary out that junk. So I already had gas on me and shit. I just bought the shit with him from him because I was at the bar next door to his shop. And my phone had motherfucking died. So Youngin had charged my phone, threw my joint on the charger for me and shit. And then I told him that, man, I told him where I was parked at. And I don't know how far I am now. And it was late at night. I said, I walked all day around New York. I ain't about to walk, you know what I'm saying, no more. And I'm not sure where I'm going to be looking sweet out this junk. Youngin called an Uber for me and shit. The whole time I was only like 15 minutes away from my car. I wasn't that far away from my junk either way. Like, cause 15 minutes to me, even walking, that shit ain't about shit. Cause I beat my feet, yeah. Like slush, yeah, I beat my feet. So boom. Youngin went ahead, got my little ride to come around the junk. The shit was love, Slim. Real nigga energy and shit, right? And I appreciated that junk. We sat out there and kicked the bobo, and he was cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Youngin was telling me all about how New York be moving. He like, daytime, everybody on something, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got moves, everybody going somewhere, right? So ain't nobody gonna slow down and really talk to you. Everybody in their own little world. At night though, that's when everybody relax, and that's how it was. All day, it's not even on no disrespectful shit. Like a green motherfucker be like, these motherfuckers rude and all that type of shit. No. People on missions. They going places, you hear me? They doing shit. Ain't nobody sitting still, bruh. Everybody doing something. Like, it's so beautiful, bruh, because everybody was living fucking life, like, in different levels, shape, and forms. And it was so funny. I met some other New Yorkers down on this end. I was like, yeah, I was just up out y'all way, blah, 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 walking around, blah, blah. It was like, you gotta be careful, be careful. I don't even know what that means, bruh. I walk with God, so when people get to talking that stuff, like last night the lady was saying something, right? And she was ready to debate me on the jump, right? And she was like, I know, I'm just saying. You can't just say nothing with me, you hear me? You can't just be saying with me, because I really be knowing what I know. And I walk with God, you hear me? I walk with God, Slim. I walk with God. So I don't have to be on no leery stuff and paranoid stuff and all that type of stuff. Because if God is for me, who could be against me? When I say that, right? Order my steps in his word. God will go ahead of me, clear my path, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything Gucci bandana and tell me, come on, Lord Wink, you got it? Yeah. So don't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. When it comes to God, ain't nothing you can tell me, Slim. I don't know everything about him, right? But I just know, hey, he won't leave me, nor will he forsake me. You hear me? Yeah. And when I go through things, he's going through it with me, right? Because it's not meant to break me, it's to build my character, it's to strengthen me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, youngin', don't say you a soldier and you ain't never been through nothing. Like, really think about it, right? I'm a realist. I look at life as a whole, right? Police officers, right, first have to go through 6 years in college. Because college is really like, what, I think additional 4 years after high school. But police officers, lawyers, all them have to go 6. You know what I'm saying? They got to do that extended shit because they got to go through that law college. And law college ain't nothing but teaching their ass all the fucking wordplay. That's it. They just got to learn the lingo. But anywho, anybody that ever been through something, right, to be great, they have to go through some motherfucking combat. They have to go through some motherfucking, what they call that shit, intense training, boot camp. Think about it. First I want to give shout out to the motherfucking what is they? Them Navy SEALs. Them niggas the fucking truth. I have nothing but highly respect for anybody that's able to make it through their basic training. Why? They shit intense for real. They shit like life and death. Like, it's possible that you can die in training. Anybody that's even signing up for some goofy shit like that, Slim, you're a different breed of nigga to me. Bruh, you know how you can go through some things and a motherfucker be like, you alright? You got this? I got you. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. I don't think I ever heard any of their instructors say that shit. You hear me? I ain't never heard them say that shit because they know it's a possibility you can die from this shit. And they tell you that. They say it's a possibility if you don't do this shit correctly, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, follow our instructions, it's a possibility you can die. They done had people pass out and everything in basic training, right? So I take that shit in, right? And I be like, damn, that's some real serious shit. I'm a person that worked out, you know what I'm saying, my entire bid. And when I worked out, I always worked out with all bigger guys. Like, all the guys that I worked out with was always bigger than me and shit, right? I was always the little nigga in my workout group until I got years in. Maybe like after 5 years in, I think that's the first time I really started like leading my own workout groups where niggas wanted to work out with me and get to my level and shit. But before then, I always worked it out with bigger guys. Why? Because they was gonna push me. They was gonna get me where I wanted to be. So when I see them Navy SEALs and them motherfuckers working out, anybody in the military, all them type of shit, when I see them working out, I know what intense training is, right? I've been through intense training. When you work out with somebody bigger than you in prison, first of all, everybody in prison got some type of complex. I don't give a fuck. The nigga in the weight pit, he might don't be fighting people, but when he get in that weight pit, he feel like he the shit, ain't nobody fucking with him. You hear me? Especially if he know he going that joint and lift. So yeah, them guys gonna push you, you know what I'm saying? They gonna size you up. Get that shit, I got you, Slim. Go ahead, go get that money. Yeah, eat, young nigga, eat. Yeah, we be out that down going, you know what I'm saying? They gonna push you. So when I see them Navy SEALs working that shit, I'm like, damn, I know what it's like to be out that jounce now and have to go, you hear me? Because my big guys, they already there. I'm trying to be there where they at. So it's like, nigga, you gotta push through, you hear me? So that's just what it was. So I pushed through, you know what I'm saying? And I gained. I think the max that I got to was 190. Yeah. The max I got to back that jump was 190, and I was psyched because you gotta be mindful. I went to prison weighing 140 soaking wet. So to gain that type of weight, all muscle too, let me add that, all muscle. I used to walk around the compound when niggas used to try to guess my weight size and shit. Cause like my walk around weight for the longest was like 174, but I was big as shit though. Even my big man, pump it up. When I said I only weighed 174, he like, that's it? Like, yeah. But I said, this shit all muscle, this compact. You know what I'm saying? I had no body fat. I used to always say, I'm all muscle, zero body fat. I used to look like a little action figure when I was locked up. These niggas, they even asked me, they was like, Slim, where you about to go? Like to the weight pit? No. They used to always be like, where you going? You going to the weight pit? Like, you already know, Slim. I ain't walking around the yard. I don't just be going outside to hang out. I need to be doing something. So yeah, I went to the weight pit all the time. So it got to the point, niggas like, dog, nigga, what is you gonna do? Like, you gonna lift all the fucking weights? Like, now what? You hear me? Niggas kept cracking jokes like, what you trying to go home be a stripper? It's like, hey, I might be, you hear me? Don't get it fucked up, I might be, you hear me? Might do something strange for some change, you hear me? But yeah, man, life is just a journey and a learning experience, man, and I embrace it all, right? So I admire them guys to go through that training, right? But you know what I found out, what I learned that was super impressive, right? And it made me think about it because when I was down Georgetown one day, I don't know who was in the hotel, I ain't stick around. Sometimes I be on my nosy shit, right? And want to hang around and see if I see somebody, right? Secret Service was down around that hotel. That let me know somebody was there. Somebody was in that hotel, right? And they was in their cars. They was active. The cars was running. That means whoever was in there was eventually about to come out soon. I didn't hang around and shit. I caught eye contact with the Secret Service, you know what I'm saying? Waved at the little broad, gave him the thumbs up and shit. Just to show my appreciation, right? Because I understand and I know something that a lot of people might don't know or respect or pay attention to. The motherfucking Secret Service, some serious motherfuckers. They go through intense training like them Navy SEALs. And I always thought that was impressive. Why? Because you gotta think, I grew up in church, right? And I'm a fighter and all that good shit, right? So I used to always have in my mind when we go to guest churches and the other little bad church kids be thinking they tough and shit. In my head, I used to be like, don't let this suit get you fucked up. You hear me? But me knowing what I know about Secret Service, that's the image that they have. Don't let this suit get you fucked up, because they will fuck some shit up. Them niggas is trained to go. Yes, indeed. When I seen they motherfucking training, Slim, I was overly impressed. And you got women that go through that shit, bro. Because yes, you got women Secret Service that's out there, you know what I'm saying, being Secret Service agents. So you gotta think, for that woman to be on that squad, she had to survive some real shit. She had to stand the test of time. I take everything in, Slim, and embrace that shit. So when I seen them out that jump, I gave them the thumbs up, because I'm like, y'all some serious niggas, y'all real niggas, not just because y'all get up on the president, but y'all leak the weapons for real that the world don't know. They just think about, they see people and think about them pulling out guns, not knowing a lot of these military motherfuckers, police officers, CEOs and shit, they was taught shit in training, dog, that could take your ass down with their bare hands. I don't sleep or underestimate anybody, bruh. I embrace true essence of life for exactly what it is and not what it freaking appear to be. And that's beautiful, all within itself, if you ask me. That's a beauty all by its doggone self. Let me go over here to this jump real quick. I need jacks and I need to plus this move. Where that Bodine go? He was just chilling. He must wasn't on the clock. He was relaxing like shit. When I say he was relaxing, because it was a car that came up on the other side of me. Now he on one side, this car on the other side. And I don't be rooting for nobody to get caught, but I just be love seeing y'all badasses flying up the street, not knowing there's a police over here in the cut. I just be wanting to see how that's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting y'all to get jammed up, but since you so tough and don't really know how to watch the road and trying to run everybody off the road and shit, let's see how Billy badass you really is, Billy. You hit me. Just a little insider for my goddamn self. But yeah, man, I just embrace lifestyle for what it is, man. Live, love, create. Tell a friend and tell a friend. You hear me?